When you receive birthday presents, Christmas presents, you say thank you. Now, have you ever stopped and realized the reason I say thank you is because I am receiving. I have received. So in logical terms, saying thank you means you have already received. And if you are familiar with the law of attraction, if you are familiar with even basic quantum physics, when you attune your vibrational energy to that of gratitude, to that of abundance, to that of love, to that of freedom, to that of happiness, you start to attract exactly what you are. Welcome back to another video. I'm Maximilian. I help entrepreneurs reprogram their life, rewire their minds for happiness, success, abundance, fulfillment, confidence, you name it, I do it. And I'm here today to explain a process of how you can truly implement gratitude into your life, because so many people explain the power of gratitude, and you watching this video may even know the power of gratitude. I will explain that, but I want to give you a step-by-step process that you can follow daily, ideally, so that you can feel more grateful in your life, because when you feel grateful, things start to happen. If you're familiar with the law of attraction, if you're familiar with manifesting, you will manifest everything and more which you desired into your life when you truly become and live, yes, live in a state of gratitude. So the reason gratitude will change your life is because you are actively saying thank you, and saying thank you is the highest state of receivership. If someone gave me a gift, like a phone, my immediate reaction is to say thank you. If someone in front of you buys you a coffee, your immediate reaction is to say thank you. When you receive birthday presents, Christmas presents, you say thank you. Now, have you ever stopped and realized the reason I say thank you is because I am receiving. I have received. So in logical terms, saying thank you means you have already received. And if you are familiar with the law of attraction, if you are familiar with even basic quantum physics, when you attune your vibrational energy to that of gratitude, to that of abundance, to that of love, to that of freedom, to that of happiness, you start to attract exactly what you are. You are what you attract. You don't attract what you just think about. You attract what you are. So when you're saying thank you, you're attracting exactly what it is that you're desiring. So you are combining an elevated emotion of gratitude with a clear intention if you're trying to manifest something into your life, or you are manifesting something into your life, which brings it to you. If you want to understand the exact process of that, there will be a guided process, but also check out this video here to understand how it works, and then watch the guided process so that you can manifest anything that you want into your life. So just for a second, all I want you to do is just imagine that the universe is like a waiter or a waitress for you. If you go out to a restaurant, if you're sitting in a restaurant, in a bar, somewhere where you're getting food or drinks, someone comes up to you, they take your order. They are the waiter, they are the waitress. Do you immediately go, yeah, go and get my drinks, go and get my food, crying out loud, just go and get it? Now, there are some people that do that. That's one of the worst things, and it just winds me up whenever I see that. So, if you ever see that, overcompensate. This is one thing that I did once. We overcompensated for the rude people by over saying thank you. I think that's a great way to do it, because we can't change people, but we can overcompensate ourselves. So, and plus it costs nothing. Literally, being grateful literally costs nothing. Saying thank you costs nothing, so just please do it. It's a very nice thing to do. Thank you. I would be very appreciative if you did that. But essentially what you're doing is, you've got the waiter coming over to you. If you are grateful, if you are thankful, if they will be much more attentive when you are in that attitude towards them. They will be like, oh, okay, maybe you get a free dessert, maybe you get a free drink, maybe you get a little bit off the bill, because you're nice, you're kind, you're grateful for the work that they are doing. That does mean, also, if you're giving back with a tip, you're likely to get good service next time. You're likely to have great things happen next time. Maybe you get a free meal. Maybe something happens. Not every time, but we can't always expect to give and expect something in return. We don't expect that. That is not what we're being grateful for. We're being grateful, we're giving thanks in order to just be in a high vibrational state of being, which naturally attracts great things into our lives anyway, regardless. And what you're doing, as soon as you're saying thank you, you are receiving your drinks, you're receiving your food, which then allows them to know that they've done the right job. You've sent out your intention. I want the vegan Deluxe burger. That's what I want. I'm sending out my intention. And I'm sitting there with my gratitude in that high vibrational emotional state, which allows the waiter to go into the universe, conjure up this vegan burger, bring it back out so I can eat this vegan burger, feel full, feel lovely, because I've been ethical and I haven't had to lose any animals' lives in this. I'm feeling great about myself. I'm feeling healthy to a degree because it's still a burger, so it's not too great. But you know what I'm saying. And this is the 3-step method in order to truly feel grateful. Not just know about gratitude, but practice gratitude. Because the only way to learn how to drive a car is not knowing how to drive a car, it's practicing how to drive a car. The only way to truly become great at videos, at public speaking, at building, at whatever it is, whatever job you've got, it takes practice. You have to be fully immersed in order to get the adequate knowledge, the requisite knowledge to allow you to progress. So when you're being grateful, you can move up the stages. You can move to a level 100 gratitude expert. Whatever you want to put in there. As long as it works for you, then use it. If it sounds silly, use it. I don't care. As long as you are grateful, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. So step number 1, get yourself completely and fully into the present state now. Now, what could be getting into the present state? Meditation. Hypnosis. If you're interested in hypnosis, send me a message. We can have a free subconscious mind analysis and we can get you to there. Also breathing consciously. Normal breathing won't just do it. Conscious breathing can get you to the present state. Going out in nature. Doing something where you just lose time, where you are just there, centered with yourself, feeling relaxed, still, and calm. The present state of mind. When you're in the present state of mind, your mind cannot differentiate between what is imagined and what is truly real. You will understand that with any of my past videos you have watched. So when you're in a state of gratitude, your mind genuinely thinks that you've received, that you are being grateful, which allows you to stick with the gratitude and allows great things to manifest to you. Step number 2. What I want you to do is, if you would like, is understand the few little things that you can be grateful for. Now, hear me out. You may not have many things going right in your life, but what things have gone right in your life? What people are healthy in your life? Who is healthy? Who is happy? Do you have a bed to sleep in? Are you able to eat food? Do you have clean water? Can you watch videos to help you reprogram your life, rewire your mind for happiness, success, abundance, fulfillment, confidence, you name it? Because I do it. So if you're watching this video, if you've got a phone, if you've got a TV, if you've got a computer, if you've got a laptop, if you have a pet, these little things in life are truly amazing. You understand that people cannot afford phones. People can't afford food. Some people can't even get water. Yet we tend to take it for granted. And that's okay if you've been grown up that way. I'm not saying that you should have to suffer. But what I'm saying is we need to understand the power that we have within us to feel grateful for all these little things that we truly have in our life. We have clean water, we have a bed to sleep in, we have the ability to free education. There's so many little things that we do have the ability to have, and when we start beginning to be grateful for these, then we can begin to be grateful for things that we want to manifest. But I don't want you to focus on things you want to manifest first. I want you to focus on things that you can feel grateful for, so that you know and you can remember. The key is remembering the feeling. Because when you remember the feeling, you can transfer that to the things that you are trying to manifest into your life. But not being grateful to start with is just like turning on the car with no petrol in it. You can't turn a car on that isn't electric, that needs petrol, for example, without having any petrol in it. It needs petrol to turn on. We need petrol in our system, we need gratitude in our system to feel more gratitude. Because we need to get the momentum rolling. When the momentum's rolling, then we can change our point of view of where we are focusing our gratitude on. Whereas we're first starting it with the small things, which is exactly how I started. When I first heard Tony Robbins say, we need to be grateful for the little things that we have, I was like, but I have nothing in my life. Nothing ever goes right. I've lost my job. I don't have any friends anymore. I've lost everything. I'm unhappy. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. I don't like myself. What do I have to be grateful for? Well, I've got a car. I suppose some people don't have a car. It's not the flashiest car. It's not, but it gets me from A to B. It's lasted me a while. It's kept me moving. It's got me from gym. It's got me from job. It's got me to meetings. It's worked for me. And I was like, what else could I be grateful for? I suppose I can see colour. Not many people, not everyone can see colour. I suppose I don't have my whole family. I don't speak to half my family, but I've got the other half of my family. I could be grateful for that half of my family. I can be grateful for what my dad has done in my life, because that's shown me what I don't want to do in my life. I can be grateful for that. And then if you watch my video on the spiral up method to allow negative emotions to completely cut out, you start to spiral. So watch this video here, but you start to spiral and say, well, what else could I be grateful for? You know what, my life isn't actually as bad as I thought. It's actually quite good, and I can be grateful for the little things in my life. And then we start to live in a state of gratitude. And step number 3 is over and over in your head, say thank you. Focus on that one thing that you're grateful for. Visualize it, feel it, embrace it, sense it. Imagine it's within you, imagine you are there. Or just focus on that one thing that you're focusing on, maybe food. And just say thank you, thank you. And if you want more effect, start saying it out loud, thank you. Thank you. I truly am grateful that I can eat. I truly am grateful that I can walk, that I can talk, that I can see, that I can smell, that I can feel, that I have the ability to help people, the ability that I have a camera to be able to make these videos, to the ability to work from my phone, from my computer. Do you understand how amazing that is, that I can make this video? I am so grateful that I can make these videos. I am so grateful. And you can just tell from the way that it's coming across that it is sincere. When it becomes sincere, initially it may not feel sincere. And like I said, how I was focusing on my car, it wasn't like that sincere, but now it is. Because I practice gratitude. Just like you practice a language, just like you practice learning how to drive. Eventually it just becomes a part of you. When you practice it, the repetition, then it becomes who you are, because then it becomes a subconscious program. So now I am programmed for gratitude. I truly am grateful for every aspect of my life. The bad things that have happened, the bad things that are happening, the good things that are happening, the good things that have happened. I understand everything's in the right place, everything's on the right time. Gratitude is the biggest thing of saying, so I know that didn't go so well, but I can be grateful for the fact that I didn't lose my life here in this situation. I can be grateful for the fact that although that meal was messed up when I went out for dinner, they didn't bring me out the vegan option, which I asked for. I can say, okay, but I can be grateful that I still have the option to eat out. That there is still a vegan option. Because years ago it wasn't so easy to eat a vegan option, whereas now it is. So it's finding the little things of gratitude that we can in everyday life. And the key is to really not just focus gratitude into parts of our life, it's focusing our life around gratitude. So making the core of our day about gratitude. And every time that you're cooking something, every time you're shaving, every time you're brushing your teeth, just sitting there and thinking, you know what, I can be grateful. I have the ability to brush my teeth. I have a toothbrush. I have the ability to cut these amazing vegetables. They look so healthy, so delicious, so nutritious. I have the ability to go out for a run. I have the ability to use my legs. I am so grateful for that. And when you start moving into this place of gratitude, everything around you starts to look better. Because notice, the optimist will always find something to be optimistic about. The pessimist will always find something to be pessimistic about. You will give them the same opportunity, the optimist will run with it. They may muck up along the way, they're not perfect. But the pessimist will never grasp that opportunity and run with it, because they don't believe that it's possible for them. So when we move into the state of gratitude, we're saying, I'm grateful for everything in my life. Yeah, I'm going to take a risk. I'm grateful for where I am right now. It's okay for me to take these risks. And then you notice things start to come to you because you are sending out thank you. You are sending out the ultimate state of receivership. Thank you for what you are giving me, universe. I've set my intention. Thank you. That is truly how you practice gratitude, and the key is to really implement into the little things of your life. When someone cuts you up in traffic, don't start screaming and shouting back. Say thank you for not crashing. Say thank you for being okay where you are. We can't stop and manipulate what people do. We can't. And if you think you can, then there's something, we need to go back to the beginning, because that's nothing that I'm ever going to help anyone do. Do not want to help anyone ever manipulate someone. What I want you to do is use things like gratitude to help your mind, not manipulate others, to help you. Because it's not about what other people do, it's about how we deal with what other people do. The same situation can happen to two people. One can go crazy, one can be thankful. It's not about what happens, it's about how we react. So, I hope you understand this process of gratitude, and I hope you start to begin to use this process of gratitude. This is my challenge for you. Keep yourself a tally. How many times a day can you say thank you? And I want you to begin to challenge yourself. I said it 10 times yesterday, I'm gonna go for 11 today. I said it 11, I'm gonna go for 12. I said it 15 times today, I'm going for 16. And get yourself to a number that feels right for you. There's no number that works for everyone. Sometimes it's just being grateful. Don't get me wrong, not every single day I'm sitting there going, thank you, 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 thank you. I'm an optimist, I am grateful. Some days just aren't the same as others, and that's what we have to understand. I'm not here to make your life easier, I'm here to make you stronger for the days that aren't so easy. And when you start to be grateful, like right now, even talking about this video, it makes me so much more happier. So much happier. Because I truly am blessed to have what I've got in life. I've never had everything given to me. I've had a lot of things done for me in the past. I've had some great things happen to me. But I know that that's because of the energy, the frequency that I've been emitting. I wasn't born into royalty, I wasn't born into wealth, I wasn't born into greatness at all. I've been given opportunities, and I've taken those opportunities, which has allowed me to feel grateful. So anyone watching this video that thinks, well, it can't happen for me, I know the position you are in. I've been in that position, and it can happen for you, I promise you. And I'm promising you 100% it will, if you decide today that you will begin to be grateful. So if this video has helped you, I hope you gained some knowledge, some information, and some inspiration. Please, please, please share these videos with your friends, your family. Spread the love, spread the kindness. You're getting 3 wins out of this. A win for yourself because you're watching these videos, you're consuming this information that's helping you. You're helping your friends and your family because they're getting the information, they're helping them change their lives. And you're also helping me get my message out there so that I can create a movement of happy and fulfilled people, which is what I'm doing regardless. But it would just help me speed up the process, and I'd be deeply grateful if you could do that. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you keep spreading love, kindness, and so much positivity.